What's good, Bit Rushers? It's Kyler, and in today's video, we're going to be going over RUNEStake.info. If that sounds good to you, stick around, but first, follow me on Twitter at BitRush9000. If you'd like, please join the group on Telegram, also BitRush9000, and I am going to be giving away a one-of-a-kind limited NFT once I hit 2,000 subs. If you want to win that, enter your collectible Ethereum address in any of the comments of my videos from now until I get to 2,000 subs, and I'm going to pick one lucky winner. Alright guys, let's go. So we're going to be going over RUNEStake.info. It is in beta, and this is not from the official Rune developer. So I just want to say that up front, that this is a community project, and it is still a beta 2.1. So before we actually go over this platform, I just want to show you BepSwap, and I do have several videos going over BepSwap, one just over the overall process of how to stake and provide liquidity, and another one about moving your Rune from Rune Vault. So if you want, those will be linked in the description. But this is where you provide liquidity right now for Rune on BepSwap, and it's currently on ChaosNet. I have some liquidity on the Binance Chain native token, and I can click manage, and this brings up this little bit of information right here about my pool share, about my liquidity. And so it's very limited. You see I have my liquidity units, and I have my pool share percentage, I have how much BNB and the USD value, I have my Rune and my Rune value, and then I have the total USD value of the entire liquidity. But that's not very much information. It's hard to track. You have to, manually come and check it and put it in a spreadsheet or something like that if you want to keep track, I guess. And so one of the members of the community has created this wonderful tool to do just that. RUNEStake.info, and you do need to just have your address synced up. I believe you search it right here in the bar, so you will need to know what your address is from your wallet. Paste that in there and go ahead. And there's also a version for the testnet that they used to run. And once we come down here, we can see the tracking. So originally I had a lot less liquidity. I was just testing it when you guys saw in one of my other videos, and then I moved some of my liquidity from Rune Vault, and I'm still just testing here a little bit. I want to see what happens before I move my entire stack. And so let's come down. The chart is nice in and of itself, just to be able to keep track and watch the movement. But what we actually have here is some very valuable information. You have your liquidity added in Rune, so the number that you started with. You have the redeemable value of the Rune, and we have the gain or loss in Rune. So I've gained 163.47 Rune since I started staking, if you can see the difference. And the price in BUSD is only 47 cents per Rune, so that gives you the price. And then we come over to our redemption asset on the other side. So this is my BNB token. I added 37.48, and I now have 35. So I've actually lost 2.2 in impermanent loss from the price drop, and the price of that is now 28.761. And I think when I put it in, it was somewhere around 30ish. So. And then down below, we can now see the liquidity provider summary. So we see asset value, added total in the USD. It says BUSD. That's just the Binance USD coin, which is the same value as a US dollar. We have the current value. So this is what you have now. So what you started with and what you have now. And then your gain or loss. So right now I'm actually down $251.03 on providing this liquidity. But here's the coolest metric down here. If we look, LP versus HODL. So if you guys don't know what HODL means, it's just a trader acronym for hold on for dear life. Basically, hold your coins, don't sell them. So providing liquidity versus the HODL in dollar value, I'm actually up 59% if I had just held on to my coins. So if I just had these coins in my wallet, I would have been down 0.59 from here. So not 59%, 59th of a percent. And the total value of that in USD, or Binance USD, is $11.85. So I'm actually up $11.85 from if I just held my tokens myself. So even though I've had some impermanent loss and I'm down $251 on that investment, I'm actually up $11.85 from what I would have been if I was just holding on to them in my wallet. So that's good to see. For me, it's encouraging that even though I'm like losing a little bit, I have more than if I was just staking. However, with Rune Vault, you were earning even if the price was going down because of the stake. And I'm not sure if they're continuing to do that or not. I did get some tokens this week, but it was much less, about half the value that I had normally got. And I did pull a bunch of liquidity from the stake, but I don't think it was that much. I think they're either just weaning out the amount that they are giving out, and it's just going to be coming to an end, or it's going to come to an end pretty quickly, one or the other. And so if you want to make money on your Rune instead of just holding it, you can put it in BepSwap. Again, I have a video on the process of doing this, how to add your liquidity, will be linked in the description. And here is the tracking tool. You can find it at RUNEStake.info. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you learned something new. If you did, please smash the thumbs up. Please share this video with a friend or family member that may also like this, somebody who may want to provide liquidity and see a nice chart here. And subscribe to my channel. Click the bell to be notified on future content. As always, happy staking, and let's get that coin.